Hello, everybody, and welcome into the MovieWorld panel for the PEC24 Expo. We are so excited to have you. I am Disney Diamond 15. I'm one of the owners here at Park Expo Collective, and I will be introducing my good friend Cedar, who will be introducing the rest of the MovieWorld team. But without further ado, Cedar, on to you.
Thank you very much. So, hi everyone, I'm Cedar. I'm the owner of MovieWorld. To my right, I have Split Your Gaming, also known as Panda. He's the co-owner of the game with me. And then on the left, I have Cold Chip, which helps us do all of the events, but is also the vice chairman for MovieWorld. So what we're going to be doing today is talking about sort of the upcoming updates in the game, any changes, and just sort of general information. So let's begin. So first up, we're going to do a few special announcements in which we're going to talk about some upcoming events and some upcoming information. So yeah, let's begin. So the first sort of announcement is Project Refurb. And this is a sort of quite a big update that's coming very soon. And it basically has loads of improvements throughout the park to make the park just a little bit better. We've redone a few of the lands, we've added new content, and we've sort of improved the overall layout of the game and made it much easier for people to look around. So as you can see, we had the park, we've got Prankster's Revolution on here, and then on the next slide, we're going to be talking about Project Backlot, which is sort of part of the new update on the game where we redo little bits of it, but it also has a whole new area. It will be an extra add-on onto MovieWorld and make it a separate game. So this has a mini studio tram tour, which will go all the way around the park. It will show people around different TV studios, movie studios, and it will be an in-game ride which people will be able to play and enjoy. We also have a few movie sets, so I'm sure some of you will recognise this one. There's a few like this, and we also have lots of sort of little hints and Easter eggs from real life movies for all of you to look around at. So what I'm going to do now is pass on over to Cold, and he's going to talk a little bit about Studio Tour.
All right. Thank you, Cedar, for the introduction. Again, hello everybody. Welcome to the MovieWorld panel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the studio tour. Now the studio tour is something we've been teasing about for a couple of months. The studio tour is going to be a new ride coming very soon to our park. It's going to be a dark ride, and it's something very exciting. It's something really new. We're very excited to bring it to you guys. So the basic idea behind the studio tour, we're taking a page out of the epic movie ride. Some of you may be familiar with. We're taking a page out of it, and it's going to be a dark ride, which is going to take people through lots of different movie sets. Just to name a couple, you're gonna go through the Wild West. You could be going through an abandoned hospital, through a jungle. You're gonna go through all these different sets, reminiscent of different movies. Now we're planning on opening it very, very soon, actually. The exact date is going to be a week from today, the 16th of June, 2024. That's right, in a week from today, you can ride the studio tour, which will be available at MovieWorld. It will be available at Main Street. And again, we're always going to be improving this ride. Like mentioned in the Friday Nights panel, for those of you who were there, we're always going to be improving these attractions. We're going to make sure they're at the highest quality possible for you guys. And yeah, we can't wait to see you guys there in a week's time. So I'm going to pass it back to Cedar so he can keep talking about the park. And thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for that. So yeah, the Studio tour will be opening next week. We can't wait to show it to you. A little bit later, we'll be releasing all the information for VIP. We'll be talking about the opening times, and we'll sort of talk about everything a little bit later on our social media platforms. If you want to have a look at them, all of them will be linked in the MovieWorld group. So, what I'm going to be doing now is talking about the attraction timeline. And this will have 4 different attractions we'll be talking about. So let's move on to... So, as you can already expect, the first one will be the studio tour, which Cole already mentioned will be opening on the 16th of June. It will be a dark ride tour all the way around different movie sets. And it's overall, it's one of my most favourite rides. I am also thrilled to say it's an 8-minute experience. We have spent ages working on it, and the actual progress is pretty much completed. A few little bits to go, and then it's all good. So we can't wait to show it to you all. So moving on to the next ride, it is called Project Runner, and we haven't spoken about this to anyone yet, so it's a surprise announcement for all the VIPs as well. And this is a brand new roller coaster that will be opening in Dynamite Bay. It's a smaller coaster than Crater Crashers, but it's a high-speed roller coaster that is based on Rocket Runner, and it's a really fun ride. We've been working on it the last couple of months now, and we can't wait to show it to you. As it says on the slide, it will be opening in summer 2024, which isn't that far away now. And we can't wait to show it to you all. It's a really good ride, is all I can really say. So passing on to Pansy now, he will talk about our next 2 attractions.
Yes. So the first one is the Guiding Lantern Coaster. This has been in a past couple of our events, and we do sort of keep providing little bits of information here and there. This is the one ride that's taken us a little bit longer to sort of make. There's quite a lot that's going into it. But if you didn't know, this is going to be an indoor winged coaster themed around Green Lantern. So this will be situated in Metropolis, just next to Main Street. And it will hopefully have some really, really cool sort of effects and interesting insides when you're riding. I'm not going to reveal too much information because we're still sort of in the middle of developing it, but we're hoping for this to sort of be out sort of by the end of this year. That's the goal. The next one that we're going to be doing is the Bedrock River Adventure. I believe we have spoken about this one in a past event. And again, if you don't know what this one is, this will be a brand new water ride situated in the Bedrock land of MovieWorld. So once again, I'm not going to reveal sort of too much information with this because this one's still very much in the early stages. But this will be a really cool little river adventure, water ride situated in Bedrock. And yeah, it hopefully will be a really, really cool one. So I'm going to pass back on to Cedar, and he will summarise everything.
Cool, thank you very much. So yeah, the Glowing Lantern and the Bedrock River Adventure will be opening after the first 2 attractions, and both of them have really good progress at the moment. We don't want to give exact sort of deadlines for these rides because we don't want to disappoint anyone. But at the moment, the progress on them are going really well, so they should follow all of the seasonal dates we have given them. So, to recap on the 4 attractions we've already mentioned. So, we've got Studio Tour that will be opening on the 16th of June, and we can't wait to show it to you all. We've got Project Runner, Glowing Lantern, and Bedrock River Adventure. And those are the 4 attractions which we've got announced at the moment. There may be a few sort of surprise attractions coming up. We don't want to give away too much information. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this conference. What we're going to do now is pass on to everyone else to do a mini Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them now. Just looking through the chat, I can see everyone's very happy about the studio tour opening. And we're also thrilled. We can't wait to show it to you all. It's a ride which we've worked on for quite a while now, but at the moment it's becoming really well close to being completed, and I think it's going to become one of my most favourite rides at the moment because there's so much content within it. There's a custom soundtrack and there's like loads of different bits to make the ride quite a long but fun experience.
It does look like we have one question from the live stream. It asks, what sets are included in the new attractions?
Cole, would you like to talk a little about this one? I know you've sort of been the main.
What the? Sure, I'll talk about it. So just to name a couple, I don't want to spoil too much from the attraction. But like I named earlier, you'll be going from an abandoned hospital. That I'll disclose that is from The Walking Dead. It's part of kind of us welcoming The Walking Dead to our permanent lineup. That's one that I'm very excited about you guys seeing. We have a city set, which looks amazing. We have a western set. We have a jungle set, and we have, I guess you'd call it like a seaside town kind of set. And there's more to see in the actual attraction. I just didn't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, that's fair enough. As Cole mentioned, we've got all of those ones, and we have a few more which you can see on the 16th of June. So coming in now, we have another question. It says, what is Project Runner? So as we mentioned in the stream a little bit earlier, it's a small roller coaster that will be in the Dynamite Bay area. It's a high-speed roller coaster. It has lots of sort of fun effects on it, and that should be opening at the end of the summer. So we can't wait to show it to you all. And I think that's all the questions. So what I'm going to do now is wrap up the conference. So thanks for joining us, everyone. And I'm going to pass on back to TPR Informer.
And I want to thank all of our panelists here today, and thank you all for coming to today's MovieWorld panel. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at PEC Expo.